remember the Metallica song Bread Feet, right?
Nope.
No. Oh, well.
Is that really a song?
Bread Fan.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Bread Feet, it's close enough.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't go real deep into Metallica.
All right. They were last here talking about Facebook memories. They were in Cleveland 1 year ago tomorrow night at the Romo Fijo. They were still finishing up whatever renovations they were doing over there. 35192 to send me a text. No phones today, but I will still get all your texts there. If you want to email us, you can do that at alancoxshow.com. You can watch the show there live, of course. Listen anywhere on the iHeartRadio app. If you do that from out of state, tell me where, and we'll put you on the map of bureau chiefs that you see over Bill's shoulder. Dan is a bureau chief out in Burgettstown, PA, outside Pittsburgh. Mary is in D.C. Rich is in Kelso, Washington. Caitlin's in Pittsburgh. Brittany's in Portland, Oregon. Kim is in Grand Rapids. Dr. S is in St. Louis. Mark's in Bayonne, New Jersey. Cavaliers lose last night. World champions against them. Toronto Raptors 115-109.
They were in it.
Could have been a lot worse. Mm-hmm. Right? Spicy P.
Yeah. Pascal Siakam.
What's his name?
Pascal
Siakam. He's Cameroonian. Mm-hmm. Cavs off tonight because, of course, we'll be at the Romo Fijo for Cleveland Rocks Night with the Cleveland Monsters. They're playing Utica. If you're watching the show, you'll see my T-shirt. I'm wearing the Buzzard Cleveland Monsters WMMS T-shirt exclusively from CLE Clothing Company. First 10,000 fans tonight get one of these. I'm also told that they are selling a hoodie version of this in the pro shop.
That's real cool.
So if you're like, Alan, it's awesome, but, I want something that's got a little bit more heft to it. And, of course, you can use the promo code NEWYEAR20. Today is the very last day to use that, as it's January's code. You get 20% off of whatever you get at CLE Clothing Company. Do you want to know what the February code is? It's going to start up tomorrow.
Oh, is it heart?
It is hard.
First guess.
First guess. Well, Valentine's month and the whole thing. Yeah, heart. Starting tomorrow and for the month of February, which is 1 month longer as it's a leap year.
One
day.
month
longer? It's a whole month. It's leap month.
It's leap month.
It is 1 day longer as a leap year. So you can use that heart for 29 days.
What a weird thing to have to add a day every 4 years.
Right.
I know.
Right? Could we not have figured out time better?
Time is just a construct anyway.
Yeah, I know.
What do
we
care?
constructed it wrong.
We're doing daylight saving time and leap year come on, man.
I still don't quite understand it. Like, why do we have to add that day?
Don't
How
know.
is that there? Like,
I don't know.
Why not just not add it and just be like, yeah.
Because then it doesn't mess with it messes with the sun.
One
hey,
messes
Mr.
with the sun.
Everything's all messed
Mr.
up.
Sun over there.
Messes with the
Yeah,
sun.
Mr. Sun, tell us how it works, Mr. Sun.
Mr. Sun, Mr. Golden Sun.
And by the way, I think it's a little ostentatious to call it a leap year.
Why?
1 extra day, a leap year.
Yeah.
That's like a stutter. It's got like a skip
No, that's
step.
a leap.
That's a
24
little
hours.
green apple quick step.
I
You've
honestly
never
thought
leaped 24 hours into anything.
Leap year.
when I was younger, I always thought that the leap year was just so people got variety, like because I was thinking like selfishly, like okay, my
Variety.
Well, no, because it was like my birthday this year is on a Wednesday, but next year it'll be on a Thursday, and a couple of years from now it'll be on a Saturday. So like if that was the case, everyone would have the same day every year. And, like, if you want your birthday off, you never have your birthday.
Yeah, but that's why it sucks to be born on February 29th, because you have a legit birthday every 4 years. So you're like, well, I'm technically 16, but I'm 4 numerically.
But
you got to celebrate your birthday on another day.
But I'm just saying, like,
every year.
My birthday's September 8th, and I think this year my birthday's on a Sunday or Monday or something like that. But a couple years ago, it was on a Saturday.
But that happens every year no matter what.
No, I think it's because we take a day back. That February.
Your birthday is on a year. Your birthday is on a different day of the year every single year, no matter if it's leap year or not.
Okay, well then, but that's what I was thinking as a kid. That's how I thought of it.
Well, you're kind of a dumb kid.
I was a very dumb kid.
I was gonna say because my birthday is always around Thanksgiving, but it's not always on Thanksgiving. Once every 7 years, it's on Thanksgiving.
And how does that make you feel?
Fine. Still my favorite holiday. I told
Your
my family
birthday or Thanksgiving?
both.
Ah.
I told my family this is the last year they had to sing to me since I turned 30. I don't need a cake anymore. This is the
Last year they had to sing to me.
They did. We would have Thanksgiving dinner, and then for dessert, we would have pies and cakes and all kinds of stuff.
Pies
they would
and
sing-
cakes.
Oh, there's so many
And you
desserts.
said you were poor.
Oh, this is like in
Pies
the
and
last
cakes.
4 years.
Still, pies and cakes.
I just feel bad.
Maybe if you picked one, you'd have enough money to move out of the basement.
Maybe.
I just feel bad for people who born in December because that whole
Yeah.
month you just get screwed.
Like
A couple
my
friends
wife.
born on
Yeah.
on
Gwen's
Christmas.
birthday's a week before Christmas.
My daughter's
and my son's
December
birthday's
22nd.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a real
Ruined.
crappy one. Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, these are your birthdays for these are your presents for your birthday, and these are the ones for Christmas. But it doesn't matter. You're still gonna spend the same amount. You're
Right.
just gonna divide them amongst like
We actually went out of our way to make sure that she knew she was getting.
double.
Like she
Yeah,
had a
or the right
birthday
amount,
and
yeah.
she, yeah.
That's overrated. Whatever.
But for
Birthdays
kids,
or
it's
Christmas?
everything.
Birthdays or Christmas are overrated.
Kids.
Shout out, by the way, to North Gateway Tire out there in Medina.
Yeah?
They're listening.
Oh, hi.
Thanks, gang.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Yeah, whatever.
I think I need new tires, actually. How often are you supposed to replace your tires?
Every 2
Oh.
weeks.
Wow. All tires or one tire every 2 weeks?
You're supposed to
on a rotation.
You're supposed to rotate them every 36 hours. You're
Okay.
supposed to replace all 4 of them every 2 weeks.
Okay. We're
It's,
talking about
uh,
tires on a car.
It depends on.
Oh, on a car.
On a car.
No, I was thinking on a railway car.
Okay, different.
Yeah.
Very different.
Yeah.
It's
You're talking
more about
about
mileage.
You're talking about an automobile.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. Still, I think
Standard.
I think 2
automobile.
weeks. Are they round?
They're round tires. They're not square tires.
No.
I
but
had the
they're
option for square tires. and I-
Oblong, elliptical, anything
No,
like that?
regular
Okay.
circle.
Yeah. Because that'll really put a lot of miles on your car if they're square tires.
Yeah, I know. It's
You
a, it's
actually
a
put less. It'd be
jankier
way
ride.
harder to drive.
But you still got to go the same distance. It just makes your
It's
car
just- it's
work
just
that
short.
much
Yeah.
harder.
It's slower.
Yeah.
Takes longer.
Yeah.
Very bumpy too.
Very bumpy.
Your shocks,
Yeah.
you have to replace
Gone.
those every 12
Those
hours.
are every 2 weeks.
Yeah. Listen, if you have committed any part of the Alan Cox Show mission statement to memory, you know full well what the lead bullet point is on it. You know what number 1 is on the Alan Cox Show mission statement. It's been there since day one, since I decreed it so. Do you remember what it is, Bill?
Never help anyone.
Never help anyone. And sure, we've been hypocritical about that over the years, but I stand behind it. Never help anyone. No good deed goes unpunished. One of our bureau chiefs in Phoenix sent me a story. A guy died after the woman who was trying to help him forgot to put her vehicle in park, and her car ran him over.
Oh my goodness.
This guy's mid-30s. He's on a sidewalk in Phoenix, and they said it appeared he was having a medical event. And a
heart attack or
55-year-old woman pulled over in her Buick sedan to help him. He fell into the roadway as she stopped her car, and in her rush to help him, she forgot to put the car in park, and the car rolled over him and killed him.
Just ran his head over or squished it like a grape.
Doesn't say where the wheels made contact with his
How
body.
many wheels made contact with his body?
3 wheels.
Yeah, that'll get you.
He was taken to a local
That's tough to do to get the 3.
Yeah.
Well,
2 wheels.
is it harder to get 3 or 1?
1 wheel.
Yeah, I don't know how he was lying in the roadway.
Terrible.
He was taken to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Guy walks in and says, "Dead," and then walks back out.
That'd be a fun job.
That would be, to be the guy who pronounces people dead.
Yeah.
They're like, call it 2:15 p.m.
Do you think he doubles as the man who declares bankruptcy?
I declare bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy!
Dead AF.
Moral and financial. Yeah. So, again, I refer you to the Alan Cox Show mission statement. Oh, what's that? What else is on the list, Alan? I'm
Let's
glad you
hear it.
asked.
I would like to know. I always forget.
Should take note.
Because
yeah.
I always like to go through these a couple of times a year and see if they are still relevant, and many
Yeah.
times they're not. I've stricken things from the record before. Never help anyone.
I mean, that's
Will-
definitely one that I don't always do. So
It'll
I help
remain.
People. I've helped people before.
But it's
I
good
don't
to go
feel good
through
about
this periodically
Yeah.
and determine if they still apply,
Still
I
hold
guess.
up, yeah.
Tell the person next to you to shut up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Again, these are completely out of context. If it's not in the air, it didn't happen. That's an administrative note.
Mm-hmm.
Kids are dicks. That's universal.
Yep.
Find ugly girls locally. You don't have to hit the road to get online
Yeah.
for all that stuff.
No,
Find them
no.
locally. They're going to be ugly, right? I know who I'm talking to.
What is 2020? Can we change that to girls and or guys?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Meth and accordions don't mix. Tell you what, this is timely since they added the accordion emoji.
Did they add the meth emoji?
Do we
Good
have-
question, and I don't
well,
think
they
that
don't
they did.
mix. So they were like, we can't put them both on there.
Well, not next to each other, at least.
yeah.
Was there something that inspired that one? Was there some sort of accordion meth head?
There had to have been.
I
That
don't
would have
know,
been
Vince.
the noisiest person.
Maybe it was a polka tweaker.
Polka tweaker.
Polka tweaker
Polka,
coming to
polka.
get ya. He's annoying and skinny. Don't give icons milk.
I think that one can go.
That one can go.
Yeah, I don't think that doesn't even make
I'll
sense.
defer to your judgment. No one needs extra vulva. Boy, I'll tell you what. That is true.
I don't know about that.
Now, the question is, what constitutes extra?
2 more.
2 more vulva?
2 more? All right.
What is the measurement of vulva?
4?
Right. If Ving Rhames is doing your outgoing message. Boobs are boobs.
Sure they are.
That sounds like a Mary one. It's like a Mary statement.
I
Oh,
think,
boobs
I
are
think
boobs.
most of these predate Mary.
Yeah,
No,
all of them.
No roomy rectums.
Okay.
Pound cake?
That sounds like a pound cake thing.
That's a versatile top.
Well, I'm tight, so I don't have to worry about that. Talk about.
I was thinking roomy, like your roommate. ROMMIE.
ROOMY.
Oh.
No roomy
He's thinking like,
rectums.
I was thinking, hey, roomies rectums are off limits.
No.
roomy
No,
rectums.
no, no, no.
I would have made it possessive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always wipe it off.
Smart.
I think that's appropriately vague. You can apply to your own life. You can't dry hump a waterbed.
You can try.
You can. You can dry hump a waterbed.
I feel like that one.
That one can go.
I mean, who's
You know
even
what?
got a
I
waterbed
feel like
in
I've
this day
dry
and
humped
age?
a waterbed.
I'm going to cross it off just because I don't want to kill somebody's ambition.
Yeah. You can dry hump anything you really
gosh.
put your mind to.
I
Yeah.
haven't been on a waterbed in ages.
I never enjoyed them. One of
No,
my
no one
friends.
did. They were
No.
terrible.
Well, no, some people loved them, but it's just one of my friends had one when I was a kid, and when I'd stay over at his house, he had his room was
guys
like a
shared it?
converted.
That's gay.
No, it was like a converted. Sleeping in the same bed as someone is gay, of course.
Another dude.
But the long, his bedroom was like a converted attic or whatever. So it was a long room, and he had a couple beds in there, and one of them was a water bed. And I slept on it one night, and I was like, oh my God.
Got the spins or something?
No, it just sucked.
I
No,
thought-
I was like 12. I mean,
I was-
It's just so hard to move on. and,
Yes.
yeah, my parents had a waterbed for years, and it would just, like, when we were sick, we'd, like, go and lay in their bed and watch TV, and I faked sick a lot, and so I'd always go and sleep on the bed, but I would sleep on top of the comforter because I didn't actually like laying on the bed because you just, like, sink in and you couldn't move around, and it was annoying.
I always thought that if you had a waterbed, that meant you were rich.
you thought
Why?
maybe you were rich if you had a waterbed. Huh.
And I'm the dumb kid. But why? Why?
I don't know. I must have knew some people who had waterbeds that were rich.
You thought that was like the height of opulence.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God,
Leather.
they've got a bed with water in it. You know what your
Leather
water bill is
sectionals,
going to be?
The two things, leather sectionals and waterbeds. I was like, man, they're rich.
I thought you said leather sexuals. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I want to meet
That's
those
a new
people.
one.
I was afraid that it would always like break. Like,
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe you got to have a good insurance policy on that because, like, what if there's a hole in it? And
Well, yeah,
then
you could never
got
have one in an apartment or
outlets or
No.
anything.
You'll never live down a prostate milking.
Ooh.
Yeah, you might live it down.
Why
Get-
would you want to, though?
Give fewer Fs.
Okay. I like it.
I feel like that one could get moved up.
Okay. It's currently number 14.
Oh, yeah.
Where
We can
would
move
you
that
like
up.
it?
And I put it like 3.
Number 3. Okay, duly noted. Balls should always be rewarded. Assume that means literally and figuratively.
Probably.
Okay.
You know how I feel about that one.
My house, my boner.
Okay.
Still stands.
Fart your farts. That one
Fart
stays.
stats, yeah, that one's good.
It's always fun to find fun when things aren't fun. It's an AC original.
That's a great
That one will stay. Because it is true.
Yeah.
If you really diagram that out,
Yeah.
it's always fun to find fun when things aren't fun.
Yeah. Make your own fun.
There are no dry bubbles.
True. Also true.
I don't think I want to know where that came from. Marshmallow is better than the internet.
I don't know.
I don't
get rid of that one.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, well then, good. So we've whittled down the Alan Cox Show mission statement substantially, which always leaves room for whatever 2020 may bring, in the form of whatever.
New year, new mission statement.
Some things may present themselves that we hadn't considered before. I don't know.
Yeah, what is this? Like almost yodeling?
It's cattle call. Eddie Arnold.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
like country music?
Come on. It's Eddie Arnold. Cattle call. Duh.
Yeah, Eddie Arnold cattle call.
Okay,
What happened to that
fine.
yodeling ass kid?
Yeah.
Mason Dixon. What was his name?
Mason Dixon.
What was his
Dude,
name?
hold on. I had a dude named Mason Dixon open for me last month in Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Sure, fake name.
Sure.
Yeah.
He put a little washboard around his neck and he would play it like an instrument. Boy, that guy, he was a lot to handle. Did I send you? I'm sure I put those on my Instagram, the videos of him.
All I do is say hi-ho,
my
Lord,
God.
that last song did she said goodbye. Well, Lord, I thought I would cry. She do me, she do you, she's got that kind of loving. Lord, I love to hear when she comes to sweet.
Where's that Walmart lady when you need her?
Daddy, such a beautiful
Hey, listen, the kid got on all those shows because of that.
And
Got
where
a
is he now?
He's on tour, right?
I don't know.
Got a recording contract.
What is
Tour.
doing?
Mason Ramsey is the kid's name.
I wish that lady that went viral went over to him and like, will you move?
You
No,
accuser!
I'm trying to sing, lady. I'm trying to help you, MFer. And then just push him out of the way. That would be great.
What?
Battle of the Walmart stars.
Yeah, the lady that went
the
viral.
lady. Yeah.
The mentally ill one.
Yeah. That kid is from a tiny town on the Illinois-Kentucky border, right on the Ohio River.
Dang.
It's
So
still
that-
such a random thing to just be like, hey, go to Walmart and sing. I'll film it, and then we'll get you famous.
Well, you figure in a town like that, Walmart is the only
Yeah.
place
Where
where there's a lot of
everybody is.
people.
Dude, I
Yeah.
remember that when Oberlin finally got a Walmart. People would go up there I would be talking to them on the phone in the line. Like, what are you doing? They're like, I'm walking through the aisles at Walmart.
Yeah,
what are you
but
getting? Nothing.
I bet Oberlin was also a town where people were complaining that there was a Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause there was the man.
Absolutely.
It was corporation
They
coming
get-
in to push out mom and pop, and people don't stop to think. A lot of times, mom and pop sucked.
They didn't.
There's a reason mom and pop were out of business.
Our mom and pops were good.
Could we
Some
add
are,
that?
a lot of them are, but sometimes mom and pop suck.
Can we add that to the mission statement?
I can't go to mom and pop at 2 a.m. and get Pop-Tarts, a goldfish, and a toilet seat.
That's true.
I can't.
Sometimes mom and pop suck.
Walmart
See?
does good for our community, though. They treat us good.
What community? The black community, the gay community, the Oberlinians?
The
What
Oberlinians.
community?
The Oberlinians.
How do they treat them well?
They give us free school supplies.
Free school supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Seems the least they can do. Why
Yeah.
do they do that?
Because that's the agreement that I guess the town made. I don't know.
Oh, so they go, okay, you can build here, but you got to give us rulers.
you gotta-
You
you
close
gotta
all
go-
our
Boy, they-
stores, but we're gonna need a compass
That
I'm sure-
Oberlin City Council really drives a
I'm
hard
sure
bargain.
they do more, and
and
it's all,
Crayola crayons. We don't want any of
Hey.
those
You better be
shine
What?
art crap.
64 pack with the
sharpener in the
in
box.
the
You better be turning over a whole gross of protractors, son.
it's something. And I'm sure, I don't know, I didn't read the fine print, but I'm sure they do something else. But Walmart's on the outskirts of Oberlin. Like, that's over by the JVS, like where I went to high school. So, I mean, people who want to go to the mom and pops, they still can. Everywhere in Oberlin is within walking distance. That Walmart is
Rose
not.
art. That's the number 2 in crayons is rose art, right?
Rose art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a rose art, and then you take it to school, and kids are like, "What? You got rose art?
It was always too
I've never even
waxy.
heard of rose art.
Really? Yeah,
No.
rose art. It was too
They're
waxy.
trash."
I don't even know. Yeah, if we couldn't afford Crayola, we got Schmayola crayons.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just
yeah.
bought my niece
They came in white and gray and flesh and pink.
twistable Crayola crayons.
Whose flesh, Alan?
I'm sorry?
Whose flesh?
Jesus.
Human flesh, Bill.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
humans are all different colors. Alan.
Caucasoid, thank you very much. All different colors. Yeah, Jesus flesh. I think I went to Catholic school, so I think that's pretty much what it said on
Yeah,
there.
Jesus flesh.
Yes, and it was so dark, it made a lot of people
Repent.
mad.
Cheese,
but-
it's flesh.
Yeah. Jeez, it's flesh.
So sometimes mom and pop suck. There you go. New for the Alan Cox Show mission statement for people who are paying attention.
Daddy, Eddie.
Oof.